Today's review is on the Bless the Harts episode, Big Pimpin'. In the episode, one morning, Louise returns from vacation, but she is looking quite sad as she is in tears crying. She says it's about Daniel. Yes, her husband who is an ass. And Jenny and Brenda has had enough of Daniel, and they suggest that Louise should put her foot down and give Daniel a piece of her mind. But as Louise is trying to explain to them what's going on, she finally tells them that she's crying because Daniel has died. Ooh, yeah, and Jenny and Brenda feel awkward for saying, harsh things about Daniel because they didn't know that he passed away until they finally let Louise say something. Anyways, Jenny does not understand why Louise ever loved Daniel. Yeah, I don't understand how she loved that man either. I mean, the dude was an ass, and he was just rude and uncaring and unfaithful. And so Louise pretty much talks about what she'll remember about Daniel, talking about missing Smile, but also his warm sexual touch, y'all, and our love making. And she even went specific with the love making. And when I mean love making, okay, Louise doing a bit too much. Betty thinks Louise is being a phony with her fake crocodile tears. She thinks that Louise was behind Daniel's death, as Betty has one of her conspiracy theories that she was behind Daniel's death. Yeah, Louise doesn't seem like the type of person to murder somebody, so I highly doubt she murdered Daniel. Those aren't crocodile tears, those are real tears. But Betty doesn't see her conspiracy theories as conspiracy theories. She sees them as facts because she says that no one dies of natural causes on a cruise. So because of this, David and Violet think that they should do some podcast and have Betty join to talk about her conspiracy theories. Oh, I like how in the one scene as Betty's waiting in line, they show her scratching her butt. They showed her scratching her butt. Hopefully no one didn't see that. She is out in public. Yeah, Louise is still a wreck. I mean, Louise is mentally gone. At work, she shows up in one of those outfits where she's they have the face cover when going to a funeral. Yeah, she's wearing that pretty much for days as she still is mourning Daniel's death. But it gets so bad to the point that she makes people at the restaurant uncomfortable. And she just constantly mentions that Daniel is deceased, and she even has a memorial for him, pictures all over the place of Daniel. She tells some people, "Get away, y'all. This was Daniel's favorite booth, but not anymore because he's dead, y'all." Oh my goodness, it's that bad. I mean, I understand she's in the bad place, but you think she could take it into her office to mourn and let it out instead of, outside of her office? I mean, heck, she could have just taken some time off and stayed at home to mourn, but it's she didn't care. She said she was coming to work and mourn. Yeah, it's not a good look. I mean, it gets to the point where she's feeding fried shrimp to a pillow that's supposed to look like Daniel. So Wayne comes over there and tells her that he's sorry for her loss, and, if there's anything she needs, Wayne is there for her. So he was wondering if he could come over to her house and fix her oven. And she meant right now. And so, yeah, I guess Jenny kind of lent Wayne to Louise. And Louise is just feeling all over Wayne's chest. Louise, I know you're mourning and whatnot, but you getting a little too comfortable. Wayne belongs to Jenny. It's a good thing Jenny didn't see that, because if she saw Louise feeling on Wayne's chest, I feel like Jenny would not be happy. I think to the point where she wants to kick her boss's ass. But then again, like I said, Louise is Jenny's boss. That wouldn't look good, where she would probably end up getting fired. So yeah, they go to Louise's house. But then Louise wants Wayne to do one favor for her. So they go upstairs to her room, and she just grabs him by the hand. I'm like, I hope they not about to do it, but I think they about to do. I hope they not about to have sex. Oh no, I hope not. But no, she just wants Wayne to go into her drawer and get something out for her, and it's a brush. So then she sits on her bed. So I'm like, what? Wait, does she want him to just brush her hair? And that's what he does. He brushes her hair. So then the next day, Louise is in a better mood, especially when she goes, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doo, y'all, and giving Jenny and Brenda gift cards for menu petties. Because of this, Jenny convinces Wayne to continue lending Wayne to Louise. Wayne is not cool with it, but then Jenny finds a way to convince him to. And it gets to the point where they start taking cooking classes. And I love this. I never thought this would happen, but all of a sudden, Bless the Hearts plays Caught Up in the Rapture of Love by Anita Baker. I'm dying. I'm like, yo, I did not expect them to be playing some Anita Baker out of nowhere. That's a classic. Oh, man, I loved it. Wayne's caught up in Louise's rapture of love. Poor Wayne. Jenny, you ain't right for what you're doing to your man. Letting him suffer like that. Anita Baker played on Bless the Hearts. Yeah, and I guess Bless the Hearts is now on at 7:30 since The Great North now comes on at 8:30. I did not know that until I watched the Big Pimpin' episode, but I did catch the other episode online. As for Duncanville, it's not going to come back for a second season until like May. So anyways, David and Violet are doing their podcasts, and Betty continues with her conspiracy theories of murders. And the podcast is going great. People love it. Well, not everybody. And the people who confronted David and Violet about it, they're not very pleased about it. So they decide to have Betty come on the podcast once again, and they pretty much confront Betty about the whole conspiracy theories. They pretty much find out the truth about what Betty did. So then Violet asked why Betty would accuse Louise since she never went to the same high school with her. So Betty accused Louise due to her late mother making fun of her top that she was wearing when she was in high school in front of the JV baseball team. So Betty figured that since Louise's mother was no longer here, she figured that Louise obviously had to be the one involved in Daniel's murder and probably her mother's murder, I guess. And all Violet said was it was pretty low for Betty to do that, even for her. And then she has the nerve to pretty much have these conspiracy theories that David and Violet are murderers. And David and Violet at this point are pissed off to the point they just leave. And as they just leave, Betty's still just talking, rambling on the mic. Oh my goodness. Stop it, Betty. It's over. Wayne and Jenny shows up at Louise's place. Wayne wants Jenny to finally put an end to this, but she doesn't. And then Wayne gets to the point where he has enough, and he says that they have gotten what they wanted, but now it's time that he gets what he wanted. And they go riding, y'all. They go right in where they land into some mud, and they end up getting stuck. And Jenny told Wayne that this is what he does. He hangs out with his buddies, and they end up getting stuck. But Wayne was in denial, saying that he never gets stuck, but they're actually stuck. I mean, the truck is all upside down, and where's Louise? Louise is not in the truck with them. She outside of the truck, playing in the mud in her bra and panties. I'm guessing Louise feels much better. Yeah, forget Daniel. You can do so much better. You need to be with a guy that's not unfaithful and is not an uncaring ass. F Daniel. Anyways, this has been the Bless the Hearts Big Pimpin' episode review. Great title for this episode, by the way. Tell me your thoughts. What did you think of the episode? Especially them playing that Nia Baker song. Caught Up in the Rapture of Love. All right, that's it. See ya.